reading is not difficult, it's time management. You never have enough time to read it. And my point is, you don't need to. It's how to save time. I think the best way is we start here. We'll go start here. Meryl, let's start here, yeah? Mm-hmm. You have to follow my finger with this.
Yeah.
You get a seat, Meryl.
I'm fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I want us to see from the same angle, so you should come here then, Meryl. So that we're all looking together. Mm-hmm. This is part of a reading exercise from first certificate. It's always like this. You have 4 parts. The first part is 15 questions. But really, if you look, some question is same question with 3 answers. So really, it's 15 answers. With this one, it's called multiple matching. You've got all these different people speaking, 8 people speaking, and you've got to say, okay, example question 1, who has never tried to stop smoking? All we're looking for is which of these people have never tried to stop smoking. So Meryl, Yana, we've got to predict some words about stop smoking. Could be give up smoking, quit smoking, stop. So again, I need your finger for this. So very quickly, people who said, I never tried to stop smoking. I used to actually, I gave up. I gave up. I smoke non-stop. Okay. There's no point giving up. There's no point giving up. I gave up. I probably haven't gone without a cigarette. I'm smoking. Yeah, I've never tried to give up. So I'm just looking for give up, stop and quit. So yes, no, yes, yes. If I stopped, but I've never tried. So these 2 never tried. That's 2 answers. We're looking for 1 more. So we've got B. They told us B, this one. I finished this exercise. I've done 3 questions. It took me about 45 seconds. And I didn't read anything. I didn't read all the people. I'm just looking for stop smoking, stop smoking, stop smoking, stop smoking. Okay, I've got it. So I didn't read any of this. I'm just looking for the key vocabulary. Same with question 2 then, Yara. Come close again. Question 2. We've had a different one. Who started smoking as a student? 2 people said they started smoking as a student. I'm looking to start smoking as a student. Don't know. I started at university, so that's finished. I started, that's 1. I started student, university, no, student, university, no, student, university, no, student, university, no, university. So I'm just looking for the key word. I'm not reading anything. I'm only looking for the key word. I'm trying to guess other key word. College, university, give up, stop. So I've now answered 6 questions, and it's taken me 90 seconds. You have an hour and a quarter for this. I've saved a lot of time. Oh, so an hour and a quarter for 4 questions. That's 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. I've already answered 1, 2, 3, 6 questions, and you don't read anything. So the key to this is just taking the information that you need. Yeah, that's the end of part 1. Part 2. Similar story, Yara. This one from the reading, you have to. These extra paragraphs must go here. You've got gaps, 1, 2, 3, 6 gaps, and here we have 7 or 8 paragraphs. You've got to say which paragraphs go in which position. All we're looking for here is linking and coordinating words. Yeah, let's stop a little bit and go back, because the whole point of this exercise really, it's about discourse markers. Discourse markers are those words which have no grammatical function. It's just help you organise your words like give you time to think. Oh yeah! This is discourse markers. It's to show your feeling, if you agree or disagree. There's another type of discourse marker which we use to structure a test. Come again, Yara, with your finger. All these words here don't mean anything, really. They just help you organise. Another advantage, in addition, instead. There are 3 groups, really. Is something different, something extra, something new, something which contrast. I always put symbols. I use symbols. You've got a little piece of paper. I always put like this. If it's to show something extra, it's to show something different, or finally, to finish, it's sigma, total. So there's the 3 groups of discourse markers. Is it something new, something different, or to finish? All these words don't really mean much. Let's have a quick look. On the contrary, summarise. It's just organising words. If you go back to this exercise, if you look at the first words, Meryl, could you read the first words of each paragraph? So paragraph A.
By contrast.
B.
The next argument in favour of.
C.
As a consequence, nowadays, the 4th and last main, prohanging, however, The second main argument.
So we can see for gap 1, it's impossible that number 1 can't be the second one, it can't be the fourth one, it can't be the next one. So these ones are impossible. We're looking for some sort of introduction thing here. Well, it won't be however, because however is to show contrast. So we know it's not the second one, it's not however, it's not for. It can't be as a consequence, that's like to finish. So we know it must be D. I didn't read anything at all. But all these ones are impossible in the first position.
Yeah.
So I don't need to read it. I'm looking for the organising words. These words mean it's not possible to put it in number 1. So number 1 must be D. Then I'm looking just for the general idea. So nowadays, blah, 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 blah. So we'll come back to this in a moment, Yara. Now we go to this one. This is where you have to do a little bit of work, and I should smoke a cigarette. You're going to say which words will go in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try and think, is it something new, something different, or something to finish? It's some of these words are extra, but not important. Just get the idea of the text. Maybe I should go forward again. We'll come back to this. We'll smoke a cigarette. If you look at two classic texts, these are two classic texts of different type of writing. The first one is advantages and disadvantages. Reasons why, reasons not. And this one is an opinion one. I think when you write in really, this is connecting reading and writing also. I always do the reading first, and then your writing will be easier. When you write, always write 4 paragraphs, always. A is an introduction. Don't even think about this. Keep it short. Use 20 words. Get the question and change the question. I always do this with my students.
Like rewarding, yes?
Yeah, yeah. And the D is your conclusion. I say do these 2 bits first and keep it short. 20 words, 20 words. The conclusion should be the introduction, I proved it. In Greek, Latin, I showed you. I proved. Look, I told you what I was going to talk about, now I proved it. The real writing is B and C. I think B should be like this. Advantages, disadvantages. And C should be opinion. So B is objective and C is subjective. Both of them, you're going to include positives and negatives. Maybe 2 negatives, 2 positives. Just give information, and then how you feel about it. This is a classic text. Just while we smoke a cigarette, you should say which of these words. So, in the first part, you're thinking, is it something positive, something negative? So, there is less chance of a wrong verdict. Less chance of mistake. This is good. This is a positive thing. Okay, so we've got something positive here. So I'll put here, first paragraph is positive. Second one, no one person can be blamed or made to feel guilty. That's a good thing too. So we've got 2 positives. 3, the system is very costly. That's a bad thing. In terms of, it slows down, that's a bad thing. People may have to take time off work. This is another bad thing. We've got 2 good things and 3 bad things. Which of these words will help you organise? Good thing, bad thing, bad thing, bad thing, and then to finish. So the finishing part, you know, will probably be on balance. That's a good finishing one. Which of these ones go here? So the first one, it's going to be positive. So it could be 1 advantage. Okay, on the one hand, there's another positive, another advantage, so that'd be number 2. Then contrast is different. On the other hand, negative thing, in addition, and another disadvantage. That's this exercise finished. This takes about half an hour in the exam. It took us about 90 seconds. Because we're not reading it. We didn't read anything. All we're looking for is it a good thing or a bad thing? When the examiners mark these things, they really don't want to read it. They have no time.
No.
They've got to do about like 100 before lunchtime. They normally have a junior teacher, like me. That's how I started this. My first boss was Cambridge examiner. He used to give me these papers to check. He said, Andy, just mark it in a green pen. Is it positive or negative? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Good thing or a bad thing? Not check grammar, spelling, nothing. Just, is he saying a good thing or a bad thing? And then use these organising words. 20% of your writing should be organising words. Of all this writing, say you're going to write 200 words, 20 of them should be organising words. So it's easy. Already you save 10% of your writing time. You should go back now and say which of these ones can go in number 2, 3, 4 and 5. Number 6 is probably, just to finish, probably this. Is it going to be a good thing or a bad thing? Is it argument in favour, or argument against, or argument against? So against is negative. Pro is for, in favour is for. So just think, negative, positive, negative, positive. Always look at a text like this. Is it negative point, positive? Is it negative, positive? And when I'm marking it with my green pen, that's all I'm doing. Later he will check. Finally, the junior teacher will check spelling, punctuation and grammar. That's an easy job. That's not, students think they're checking writing is about spelling. It's not. It's about, can you put your idea clearly on paper? You have an idea, you understand it. Put it clearly on paper, that anybody can understand it. This is the skill of writing. Good writing is just good thinking. If you can think clearly, you can write. The problem is, you look at a blank paper, you have all your ideas and you can't put your idea on paper. That's a problem. Try and organise it, A, B, C, D. Always make it in your mind. You're going to say 2 positive things, that's true, 2 negative things, that's true, 1 I believe positive, 1 I believe negative. Then when you organise your writing, it's so much easier. Already you have about half of the words. You need 200 words, but you have 100 with the introduction. You just get the question and change it. Many people today believe that capital punishment is blah 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 blah. So, introduction. It is thought by many, use passive voice, it is thought by many people today that capital punishment is blah 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 blah. Now you have 20 words, not even thinking. Then write your finish. So, we can see many people in the world today think blah 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 blah, but on balance it's quite clear that, and then you finish. That's 40 words. That's already a fifth. Plus the discourse markers. Your real writing is only half of your writing, if you think clearly. I'm not teaching, I'm showing you how to tell the students. You should try and finish this, Yara. It'll take about a minute. Which of these words go in gap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Then just have a little bit for this one. For this one, just scan with your finger. We're looking for discourse markers. Is it these organising words or is it opinion words? For example, nowadays. Advantages and disadvantages introduction, yeah? In the first place, in contrast, another advantage, besides something extra. The main disadvantage, also. So with my green pen, I'm saying positive, positive, negative, 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 negative. And then to finish, do the same with this one, opinion. I do not agree. First of all, I believe. But, in my opinion, another reason why I am against. To conclude, I believe. All these words are discourse markers. Your reading is saved. You don't need to read this. You don't need to read this or this. You can just take the important information that you need for the answer. This will save you half your time. Normally students read all of this, then try to remember. It's impossible. Just one of the who stopped smoking? Stop smoking, no, stop smoking, yeah, stop smoking, no, yeah, stop smoking, yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, that's it, finished. Take about 10 seconds. Is that helpful?
Thank you so much, Andy. It was really helpful.